My brothers and sisters in Islam, today the khutbah is about the significance of Kabah, Kabah and Hajj al-Haram. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا بين يدي الساعة من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد ومن يعصهما فقد ضل ضلالا بعيدا. أما بعد يا إخوة الكرام, my brothers and sisters in Islam, the Quran, the Holy Quran and Islamic history shows that the house of Allah was built by the Prophet Ibrahim and his son Ismail alayhim salam. Ibrahim and Ismail alayhim salam built the Kabah by the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِذْ بَوَّأْنَا لِإِبْرَاهِيمَ مَكَانَ الْبَيْتِ أَلَّا تُشْرِكُ بِهِ شَيْئًا وَطَهِّرْ بَيْتِي لِلطَّائِفِينَ وَالْقَائِمِينَ وَالرُّكَّعِ السُّجُودِ. Beautifully said. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, we assigned unto Ibrahim the site of this temple. And we said unto him, do not ascribe divinity to anyone beside me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And of course, when they finished the building, the significance of course, Hajj is, alhamdulillah, in a couple of days, few days, the Hajj will start. You know, first of the Hajj, and of course, in a few days, inshaAllah, on the 23rd. Of course, I will explain it here later as we go forward, my brothers. And they asked, when they finished, they asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ربنا واجعلنا مسلمين لك ومن ذريتنا أمة مسلمة لك وأرنا مناسكنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. O Lord, make us surrender ourselves unto you and make out of our offspring community that shall surrender itself unto you, and show us our ways of worship and salvation, and accept our repentance. And of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed them what to do and what to say to gain salvation of the soul. Ya Akhwat al-Kiram, since the time of Ibrahim alayhi salam, the procedure of Hajj stayed the same. The procedure of repentance stayed the same. First of our Prophet, our beloved Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, inherit from the Ibrahim alayhi salam. And of course, we inherit this from our Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Exactly what he was doing, which is of course, these ritual, these procedures, when we go into the Hajj, the 5 pillars of Islam, the 5th pillar of Islam, it is a tawaf, Safa, Marwa, the Muna or Mina, Arafah, Muzdalifah, stoning, and so on. And of course, we inherit these one from our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to Ibrahim alayhi salam, وَأَذِّنْ فِي النَّاسِ بِالْحَجِّ يَأْتُوكَ رِجَالًا وَعَلَى كُلِّ ضَامِرٍ يَأْتِينَ مِنْ كُلِّ فَجٍّ عَمِيقٍ. Meaning, hence proclaim unto all people, not just the Muslims, all people, the duty of pilgrimage. They will come unto you on foot, on every kind of fast month, coming from everywhere, all the faraways, everywhere, from all corners of the earth. As you can see, alhamdulillah, with the ship, with the train, with the aeroplane, with all going. Alhamdulillah, binimat al-Islam. The Kabah is, and there is no place, the Kabah is, And there is no place on earth more respected, more central, and more holy for the people than the Kaaba, Baytullah. Baytullah. Since the time of Ibrahim alayhi salam, the house of Allah has been visited by billions of people. Billions. Worshippers. فَلْيَعْبُدُوا رَبَّ هَذَا الْبَيْتِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in the Quran Hakim again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, it's a very important, my brothers, as it comes in the fifth pillar. وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حَجِّ الْبَيْتِ مَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا وَمَنْ كَفَرَ. Subhanallah. وَمَنْ كَفَرَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَنِيٌّ عَنِ الْعَالَمِينَ. His pilgrimage unto the temple is a duty owed to Allah. Duty owed to Allah by the people. By the people. All. That means all has to be Muslim. Alhamdulillah, inshaAllah. Who are able to undertake it. And as for those who deny the truth, verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not stand in need of anything in the world. Subhanallah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says again in Surah Al-Baqarah, الحج أشهر معلومات فمن فرض فيهن الحج فلا رفث ولا فسوق ولا جدال في الحج إلى آخر. The pilgrimage shall take place in the month appointed for it, and whoever undertake the pilgrimage in those months while on pilgrimage abstain from anything wrong, bad speech, from the wicked conducts, and any form of arguing. Which we can see, alhamdulillah, multi-millions going to Hajj is the biggest gathering in the world, and no one argues with each other. Alhamdulillah. My brothers and sisters in Islam, as we speak, pilgrims from across the world are gathering in the sacred city of the Mecca to begin their Hajj. Right now. The journey of Hajj, the journey of lifetime, the journey to salvation. I believe, of course, the start of the month of Hajj, inshallah, they said, is the 23rd, has been said. Allah, I know the best. Allah. And of course, the Eid coming on the Friday, next Friday, which comes 10 days after that, on the September, 1st of September. We let you know, there are many Eids. It's prayers in the planes, in the house, in the mosques, and inshallah, my brothers and sisters in Islam, the benefit of Hajj are countless. The benefit of Hajj are countless. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said about the Hajj, and there is no reward for an accepted Hajj except the Jannah. Alhamdulillah. Procedure of Hajj will start. My brothers, generally, I don't want to say to all the detail of Hajj. Procedure of Hajj will start with the لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. Meaning, here I am at your service, O Lord, O Allah. Here I am. Here I am at your service. You have no part. Here I am at your service. For you alone is Allah, for all praise and all grace. And for you alone is the sovereignty. You have no partner. That was the meaning of what we say. It starts with the labbaik. Through the time which you do in Hajj, all they say, here I am, Allah. Here I am, my Lord. Ya Kiram, brothers and sisters, those of us, and of course the Hajj finishes, as we know, by the Tawaf and Safa al Marwa. Allah. The last Tawaf, Tawaf al-Bada, and before that, and of course with the doing the shaving the head and the giving the udiyah and everything else, it's finished, inshaAllah. We have many of the channels, Islam channels, and every shows, of course. It's good to know the Hajj, but there is no time to go through the procedure of Hajj. But I said in Mukhtasar, Ya Akhil al-Kiram, for those who are not in Hajj, will be celebration of Eid al-Adha. And perhaps fast on the day of Arafah. It is a sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah knows best. Ya Akhil al-Kiram, you're all aware that we have inherited this Eid from the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, who was instructed by Allah to sacrifice his first son, Ismail. As a test. Allah wanted to test him. To how obedient he is. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, now, can you kill your son? I say, I can't, please, can you ask something else? Please. Come for my house. I give my house. But I can't do it because but Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, so much of a faith, which he sacrificed his son. Of course, he didn't sacrifice, but he went through all the procedures until, you know the stories, of course. There is no time to say the stories. It was a great test given to him. The ceremony of Hajj and Eid al-Adha remind us of the importance of the Prophet Ibrahim and Ismail alayhim salam, and the life of and sacrifice of both these great prophets, their families, and our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who was commanded to perform the Hajj thousands of years after Ibrahim, 4,500. Or to perform, if he didn't go have Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, to perform the festival of Eid and Udiyah, or sacrifice. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, for every people there is Eid, and this is our Eid. From Sahih. The wisdom, my friends, my brothers and sisters, the wisdom behind the Eid prayer is to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the countless blessing He will give us. Rahman, He granted us. After Eid prayer, you have to remember, my brothers, after Eid prayer is a khutbah. The khutbah is a very important. Because the Friday khutbahs, it starts before the salah. But Eid starts after the salah. And 60% I see, when I'm doing myself at Eid, or I see they, of course, organizing the Eid prayer for the Imam, I see everybody left. As soon as they say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum, they left. It is a compulsory to listen to that. It's a sunnah mu'akkad. We can't leave that and go, because the prayer, the Eid prayer is not finished if you don't listen to the Quran. Some of the other recommended acts, which I want to say, of course, many forget. Anyone afford can do sacrifice. Udiyah. Anybody can afford. Anybody cannot afford, and the poor, they can receive the Udiyah. Of course, it is a sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that Udiyah will be killed. We sacrifice thing, and of course a little bit we eating and giving to the neighbor and family. But of course here in this day and age, especially in UK, it's very difficult to sacrifice the animals unless you go yourself to a slaughterhouse or to farm or whatever. I do not recommend suddenly you go in your flat and kill it in your bathroom. These are against the law. Therefore, what we need to do, my brothers and sisters, give the monies to the other countries. We've got Afghanistan, we've got Pakistan, we've got Rwanda, we've got many countries. We've got the Syrians, we've got the Yemen. They're all dying from the hunger, all dying from the hunger. Send it there. Inshallah, we will accept it. And of course, another one is recognizing the appreciation and appreciating Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's blessing. And of course, all day start with Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Walillahi alhamd, Allahu Akbar kabira, walhamdulillahi kathira, wa subhanallahi wa bihamdihi bukratan wa asila, haqqa la ilaha illallah. Brothers and sisters, of course, all day, it is important to all day praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's Eid. It's not just as soon the salat finished, just going and eating and drinking and going. It is Eid for the praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness. And of course, they say you can get shower, you can put your best clothes on, and everyone, if it's a plane, if you're going to plane, to grass, or usually we hold in a school, everyone can come. The people who cannot pray, the ladies who cannot pray, it can come and go because it's not a mosque which you cannot enter. The prayer can go inside, and all the families can come together and celebrate it. This is very important. It was time of the Prophet ﷺ. All was coming to the plane. The people who couldn't pray, ladies or whatever, staying completely back. Somewhere there, and of course people pray, and after that join. There is no problem on that. And of course, you have to remember that the Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Walillahi alhamd. 2-3 days after the salat, you should say بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن الكريم ونفعني وإياكم بما فيه من الذكر والآية الحكيم. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات واستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونشكره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد الصادق الوعد الأمين وعلى أخوانه النبيين والمرسلين. ورضي الله عن أمهات المؤمنين وعن الخلفاء الراشدين أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي رضي الله عنهم. وعن أئمة المهتدين أبي حنيفة مالك والشافعي وأحمد رحمه الله. وعن أولياء والصالحين. أما بعد يا أخوة الكرام عباد الله، فإني أوصيكم ونفسي باتقوا الله العلي العظيم فاتقوه. واعلموا إن الله أمركم بأمر عظيم، أمركم بالصلاة والسلام على النبي الكريم، فقال إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. ويقول الله سبحانه وتعالى يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم يوم ترونها تذهل كل مرضعة أما أرضعت وتدع كل ذات حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى ولكن عذاب الله شديد. اللهم ربنا إنا دعوناك فاستجب لنا دعانا فاغفر اللهم لنا ذنوبنا واسرفنا في أمرنا. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم واشكروه على نعمته يزدكم واستغفروه يغفر لكم ولذكر الله أكبر. الله يعلم ما تصنعون. اللهم صل